2 minutes. Hey, Lilia, Ashlyn. Hey,
Hi,
Ken,
guys.
Gentry. Show your faces, guys.
Hi, Kenneth. New MC3. Look at you.
Hello. Isn't that exciting?
It is so exciting. We're so excited to be here. Thanks, Wagner's, for inviting us on here to celebrate. This is really awesome.
Oh, it's our pleasure. We are so excited. It's the first MC3 on our team too, since it started. So yeah, it's 2 good months in a row, Kenneth, right? We've had 2 good ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look, Annette popped in.
Hey,
I
Annette, how are you?
You're
You're
muted.
muted, Annette. Unmute. Unmute.
In the bottom left, I think you can. There you
There
go.
you go.
My second Zoom ever.
Well, you're doing good then.
I sent Annette the link.
Hey,
and then it's like,
I know we were
the app has
joking
to
about,
update.
and now we were joking about Kenneth's commissions in Punta Cana. Well, I got news for you. They got bigger this month.
I know. He told me.
Yeah.
Shopping
Amazing.
days are here.
It's amazing. I'm so proud of him.
All righty, April, keep an eye. We'll go ahead and
I will.
get started, okay?
Yeah.
And thanks everybody for dialing in. But Kenneth, I want you to share it, but it's funny, and I get asked every once in a while, like, where did you guys find him, or how did you meet, or where did he come from, and it's really a funny story. I guess what is it? I don't know, 12, 13, 14 years ago, but would you share how you met me in April?
Sure. I was thinking it was the biggest scam in the world. Because
And this was our first company, folks, okay? This wasn't
this first company, yeah. Yeah, so I was driving in my car and I heard this commercial on the radio, and this was after the Olympics. I was trying to find out what I wanted to do, and I didn't really know which way to go. And I was driving, and I was like, that sounded pretty interesting. It's something about making money from home and in the wellness business. I was always interested in that. So they say, give us a call. So I called, and then I don't know if it was a voicemail, but I hung up and I said, yeah, this is a scam. There's no way this is going to happen. And then I got a call from Larry probably within a few hours, actually. And then he invited me over to meet with Bob at the office in Orlando. And here we are, right? So it's pretty, so I was a hang up.
Think about it, folks. And with advertising, he was a hang up. And April and I, we always told the people we were sharing leads with, the hang ups are the best leads, because they're business-minded people who are busy. And when they didn't get a live voice, they got pissed off and they just hung up. Okay. And so it was, Kenneth, you fit the bill on that one. That was
Yeah, exactly.
all right, we're going to go around and let some folks talk, and then Kenneth, you'll finish up the day. But I want to start with corporate. I don't care if it's Lilia or Ashlyn or Hannah, whoever it is, go first. But Ashlyn, why don't you start? You're the newer one at corporate. Why don't you start?
Yeah, I mean, Kenneth, this month has been, well, the last couple months for you have just been incredible and hitting so many tracks. I think you hit 15, 16 tracks or something like that. It was incredible. Don't quote me on that, because this has not been verified by compliance. I just got to say it myself, but it was a lot. And then Diamond on top. I mean, it's just incredible what you've been able to accomplish. And having the team with Bob and April Wagner at the helm is so valuable. And I'm so excited to see what you guys accomplish. I know that South Africa is a carrot dangling in front of you guys and your team. And so we would not be more thrilled to have you, have all of you accomplish that. It would just be incredible. And the steps that you're taking now is getting you closer. This isn't just a dream. Like, this really could happen for you guys getting there, which is so exciting. And lastly, I'll just say, I know that I am newer, but Bob and April have really brought me into the LifeVantage family and helped me out. And I hope I've been able to help them out in some small way. It's definitely not an even Steven situation, I'll tell you that. But just really excited to get to know you better, Kenneth, and love being a part of your guys' team.
Thank you. How about you, Lilia? We all drive you nuts with order processing. I know that, but go ahead, please.
No, you guys never drive me nuts. Without you, I don't have a job. So you guys are very important to me. I was just kind of going down memory lane because Kenneth and I met a little bit after COVID when I was very new to the sales team, and boy, was he motivated. And I have not seen that motivation drop. And one thing I can say for some of you guys, if you are on his team, one thing that drove Kenneth's success, in my opinion, was staying consistent. And he never missed an event. Every single event, I would see him there. And the first one I saw him, I was like, any team members, Kenneth? He's like, no, just me with Bob and April, you know? And then that answer changed every single time, from one team member to 2 to 3 to you guys had a packed house in New Orleans. That was amazing. But I mean, it's all through the support of your upline too, though, Kenneth. This is all team effort, and corporate does a very small piece compared to what you guys do as leaders. And like I always say, I'm here to do the easy work, which is the order processing and celebrating your guys' achievements. But you guys are the ones out there hustling and grinding every day. I mean, even not to take away from you, Kenneth, but Zulma on this call too. I know some of the strides that she's had to go through in order to find success in her business. And it's not easy, but through consistency and you guys working together as a team, that's what makes it worth it. And so know that my husband thought I was weird shouting out at 11:30 at night for your achievement, but I took all the brunt of it because I was super excited. Because when I first met Kenneth, he was just an MC1, and look at him now. Was able to grow so much in rank. And by the way, Kenneth, me and my leadership team cannot wait to welcome you onto our line. They're just so excited
That's
to work with
exciting.
you. And
Thank
see how
you.
we can help.
Yeah,
That's so
direct
exciting.
access.
Direct
know.
access. Kenneth, you do not need us anymore.
Oh, but huge congrats, Kenneth.
That-
We're going to keep
that's
celebrating
legit.
you for the days to come.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hey,
Thank you,
Kim, go
thank you.
ahead. Kim Perkins.
Hi, Kenneth. Just congratulations. There's not much more to say that Ashlyn and Lilia didn't already say. You are consistent, you are at the events, and you have an amazing team supporting you. I mean, Bob and April, you can't have anything better. So I was just excited. So congratulations. It's so fun to see you accomplish this.
Thanks, Kim.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, Skylar, you made it, buddy. I know you had about 10 things going on at the same time, but go ahead, please.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. It's funny how, you get those things cleared off the list when it's such a special occasion to be able to recognize Kenneth. I mean, the list of what you threw out there that Kenneth was able to achieve this month with earning all tracks, obviously being a 4-time diamond, which, I mean, you've been.
It was only $700 from 5-time diamond.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. That's incredible. Oh my gosh. But yeah, being at the top of that list for our Rise era kicker for the top enrollments and everything that you've been able to accomplish over this year, or this, I guess, yeah, this year and this month.
We can call it this year.
But it's been incredible, Kenneth. And I know from talking to Bob and April, what feels like on the daily, they just think the world of you, and they absolutely know the leader that they have in you, and they just love the skill set that you're able to bring, and that you truly want to take this company to the next level. And it's going to be more Kenneths that we have in this business, the better off that we're going to be. So I just really want to say thank you so much. I know we spent some time in Punta Cana. It feels like you're just everywhere. We have an incentive that you can go ahead and achieve. You're right there at the top.
Oh, yeah.
So there's
Skylar, if
a
you
lot
guys
of
are
recognition
paying,
waiting
if you're
for you in
paying, he's
Nashville.
going, we're
So,
going.
yeah, I love it. Well, there's a lot of recognition waiting for you in Nashville as well. So enjoy the moment, soak it in. Maybe we'll give you the rest of the day and then back to work tomorrow to go ahead and get to the back of the top of the list. So I love it, Kenneth. We really appreciate you.
The rest
Hey,
of the day
Gentry,
here
can
is
you
it's only
can
has
you unmute
49
Gentry?
minutes, right?
49 minutes. Yes, that's what you got.
Over here.
Gentry, can you unmute?
Hey, sorry guys. I traveled down to St. George for the weekend with my wife and kids, so I'm not in a hot spot to turn my camera on, but I just want to say congrats, Kenneth. It's awesome to kind of see these new ranks happen and hear these cool stories from Lilia and from seeing what Ashlyn and Hannah have been helping you with and what Bob and April continue to do. And it's been fun to watch this and kind of hear these things, because hearing that story of a hang up to an MC3 is pretty awesome. So that's a great story to be able to share and just share with more people that, I mean, this is possible. And when you're doing the do with everything that I'm hearing today, with all these ranks and the tracks being hit. So it's super cool to see that, and can't wait to see what you do these next coming months. So appreciate all you guys do, and same to Bob and April. So you guys are awesome.
Hey, Gentry,
Thank
you
you,
had
thank
a unique opportunity at a breakfast in Punta Cana to kind of see how serious or intense we can all be. So
That's right. I loved every minute of it. It was awesome.
I think it even caught Steve a little bit off guard, but
That was awesome.
thanks. Thank you. Annette, where are you? That's your hubby everybody's talking about. Do you want to chime in?
Do I have to hit anything to talk?
Nope,
You're
you're good.
good. We
Oh,
can hear
okay.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
You're good.
Well, the one thing I want to say is from the moment I met Kenneth, I was always very impressed with his work ethic. But now, being with him 25 years, I am still more and more impressed every single day. He is running a company in the US. He's running Orange Theory Fitness. He's running Orange Theory Fitness in Denmark. He's managing to do all of that while accomplishing all that he's accomplished at LifeVantage. It's mind-blowing to me. I don't know how he does it. And all
Thank you,
that.
honey. You can mute yourself now.
Yeah. Why?
Thank you.
And not only in business, but he's also finds time to be an amazing husband and father to our teenage son. So amazing. I'm
He
still
is.
impressed with
Thank
you,
you.
and you're doing an amazing job.
Kenneth, on top of
Yeah.
all of this, you're a dad. That's the
A
hardest job.
wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful dad to our teenage son.
Mm.
And
That's
he does
important.
all of it as good as he's doing LifeVantage. He does all of it. There's nothing that he doesn't do to his full extent, 100%.
April, go
So
ahead.
thank you.
Thank you.
Your turn,
That's-
April.
That's tough to follow. I can't give you that love, Kenneth, but
I was like,
I can say I'm very thankful you're on our team at least. Every time I see you on those leaderboards, I'm like, oh, thank you. So you're a huge inspiration to our whole team, and we're so thankful you're here and such an original thinker, thinking outside the box all the time. We love how you work, and you just challenge our whole team. So everyone's always even outside our team, they're like, what's Kenneth doing? What's Kenneth doing? So you challenge everyone, and we're excited, and just I'm so thankful you're on our team. I mean, I'm glad you're not anywhere else. So, and we see
I'm happy to be in your teams too. So
well, yeah,
it's
but
mutual.
we see the work, we see the numbers you put up there, and we're like, shoot, we're slackers. We got to all go to work, because we don't know about everybody else's story, but we know your story's true, and we're excited by it. So thanks for being on our team. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Hey, anyone else like to say something? I know a lot of team members are on. Raise your hand or unmute if you'd like to throw something in there.
I'd like to say Kenneth is always a positive guy, and seeing him, he's like you just saw him even if it's been months, and it's like you just saw him somewhere. And it's always a pleasure to get that smile, and he looks you in the eye, and you could tell he means it. So, hey, thank you for being a friend.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Look forward to seeing all of you in Nashville.
Anyone else?
Hey, congratulations, Kenneth. It's awesome. I remember
Thank
when
you.
you came to win with us. Fabulous.
Yep.
Thanks, Marge.
Well, you're up. You're going to be next, Kenneth. I just want to say something before you share. You know, for those listening in, Kenneth and I, we've grown very close, obviously, over the years, and he's definitely my, you know, my sounding board. But you know, outside of April, we talk about everything. And Kenneth, when our company shut down, the first person I spoke with was Kenneth, and I said we need to figure out what we want to do next. And you know, and then that call came from Dave Fleming, and you heard the whole story. But Kenneth and I are close, and one thing is really cool. We try at least once a month to meet for breakfast because he's in Tampa, we're in Orlando, and it was really funny. I'll never forget the first time we decided to do it. We just both left our driveway at the same time and started heading towards each other, and we were just letting each other know what exit we were at on I-4. And then we were getting close to an exit and said, okay, we'll get off this exit. And there was a First Watch breakfast place there, and we've been eating there ever since. But it's we strategize, we have breakfast, and then we go back and just do our thing. And it's fun. You know, he's a true partner. So Kenneth, thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. And please share a little bit about what you're seeing moving forward. You know, they've heard a little bit of the past, but what are your plans from this point to Nashville through the end of the year?
I'll happily share that in just a bit. But first, I just want to say how touched I am for you all being on here, taking time out of your day. That's amazing. I mean, that means the most to me, and all the kind words. That's really, really, really nice. So thank you. That's very special. You know, it was a whirlwind, right? I'm over here in Denmark, 6 hours ahead, 8 hours ahead of Utah time. And I mean, I was literally up till I think like 6:30 in the morning or something crazy to make sure that everything could just go in, watching the numbers. And of course, we all know on the last day of the month, everything updates slower. So you're sitting there refreshing, like, come on. But it all worked out. So I think I did the math right. So it was great. But you know, I always, when I talk to new leads, I say, you know, it's really, in business, it's about three things. It's about having a product that people want, right? And we have that. I mean, who can go wrong with a patented product and a product that just works amazing? You know, our whole product line is outstanding. You know, I'm certainly a product of the product I use. I think I use all of them, right? It might be too much, but you know, it's probably not, right? It's great. Just use them. I love them. You can't go wrong with that. And the second thing is you got to be able to make money. If you can't make money, then you know, we can do a lot of good. I love charity. I love helping people, but you got to make money. And if it's not a business, then it's not really as worth it as it otherwise could be, right? So I would say the first two are big check marks because we have the product, we have the compensation plan, and this new Evolve plan, oh my God, right? The checks are just getting bigger and bigger, and that's exciting. But the last piece is support, and that's one of the biggest pieces. And I was lucky to be a hang-up, right? I was lucky to end up with Bob and April, because there's no better support than them. And they, you know, as Bob's saying, we talk a lot, we text a lot, just bounce ideas off of each other, and that's what's needed, right? You know, I can call Bob or April at 6:30 in the morning or 10 o'clock at night, and you know, they answer the phone, and you know, if you need to have a three-way call, it's instant, and that's just amazing support, right? So that's definitely a huge check mark, and I feel very fortunate, right? We are in a great spot. I was a little, you know, I'm very goal oriented. I'm very motivated by tasks. These tracks are just a great system, because you know, you check one off, then you check the next one off, you check the third one off, and you just keep going. And I was like, oh my God, when I saw the the back office update this morning because it's been saying next step, 40,000. And now it just updated and it says next step 80,000. I'm like, holy something, like, wait, what? So now it's like, okay, but
EC1,
yeah,
EC1.
EC1. What's my goal? It's going to be a tall order, right? But yeah, my goal is I like to set big goals. I need to be there by September, because we do that, then repeat in October, November, December, and then Annette and I go to South Africa on a safari, right? So that's the goal. Is it going to happen? I'm going to try to make it happen, right? But it's great. No, we have some great team members, and if we all work hard together, then it's gonna happen, right? That's right, Lilia, it's gonna happen. Just manifest it. I know. So it's not really about it's not about. Of course, you have the goal of South Africa, but as I used to say when I was coaching sailing, I just had this talk with one of the sailors I coached, who's now my business partners with Orange Theory here. I used to tell him, when you're in a sailboat race and you're far behind, well, you got to look at it as an elephant. You cannot eat an elephant in one bite, right? Because that's way too big. So you got to eat an elephant in small little pieces. And the same thing is going to happen with this business. We just got to do something every day. We can't look at where we're going to be at the end of the month. We're going to say, well, what can I do today to put business or to put points in the bank, so to speak, right? So if we just do every day, then if we keep the process happening, everything will come together in the end, right? I trust that, I have faith in that. And when you keep working hard, things happen. So, but again, I couldn't do it without the support. And the biggest and last piece is corporate, right? Having a lot of you guys on this call, that's amazing. That shows true support, right? So thank you to you as well for setting up these programs that just work. They make us work and they reward us for work, and I couldn't be anything better than that. So thank you.
Hey, Liam, are you in a position to talk, or you are at work?
Yeah, I'm at work. I cannot show my face, but I can talk a little bit.
Can you share? We've only we've only known you 6 weeks. We're going to meet you in Nashville, but you've been dealing with Kenneth every day for 6 weeks, and share a little bit of what that experience has been like, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I deal with him every day. I don't know, it's good or bad, but I have to say good morning, every morning. He tagged me, or it's like a good morning and say I'm in the pool, I'm in a swimming pool, or I'm in the gym, kind of thing. So we really talk. But I'm the newest kid in town. I don't really know what's going on about the MC1, MC3, and so on. But since I was in the airplane with a good pilot like Kenneth, so I'm a passenger. So I feel like I'm safe, get on the plane and then just go with him. So that's my first impression when I accidentally, found him, because I have no clue. I have no connection, nothing. I'm in, DC, him in Florida, and Google, just get in there and then give me one lady, some lady in Iran or Iraq or something. So, and I say, I don't want a lady, so I want a man. So I search for I call the corporate actually. I say, at first I say, give me some Vietnamese, but they say, no, unfortunately, we don't have. And I say, okay, but at least a man. So, because I can't talk to a lady. So then they give Kenneth, and he looked, kind of handsome guy, and then very professional and everything. I say, okay, I can stay with this one. But the very first impression is when I hit to become consultant, he texted me right away. Say, hello, Liam. So I was surprised. I think, is that a scam, or is that like, AI or something? Because I get right there. So I chat with him and say, oh, he's a real thing. So then he guide me everything from the day one, and I get all of my downline from Cairngorm, water, get in there, and we just hit and running from January 8th, the 8th of the January. It's very, it's the first day. I remember that. So now I get into the play that I think that the second month is better than the first month. So that's all I want to know. And then the third month will be better than the second month. So I'm keep going with you as a pilot.
MC1,
You
MC1.
think I can do that?
Oh,
man,
absolutely.
I know you can do that. You will do that.
You,
10,000,
Lee, you guys
baby, that's
had,
what we're gonna
you,
do.
you guys, your team had 2 weeks off for Lunar New Year, so you only had probably about 3 days to work this month between the
Exactly. Yes.
29th and the, now
It's just
March
New
will
Year
definitely
everywhere.
be that.
Everywhere. Only me work. Yeah.
Thank you, Liam. Look forward to meeting you and your team in Nashville.
Okay. Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Anyone else? Kenneth, this was for you, buddy. We'll do it
Thank
again
you, thank
Sunday
you,
night
thank
too,
you.
but anyway, corporate, thank you so much. Your support is priceless, and thank you. And to everybody on our team and everybody that took, 25 minutes out of your day, we really, really appreciate it. We can't wait to see everybody in Nashville. Have a good day.
Yes.
Kenneth,
Can't
get
wait
an
to
hour's
celebrate.
sleep or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I got a pack.
Congratulations.
Thank you all.
Congrats.
Good night.
We'll
Thank you so
celebrate,
much.
Kenneth.
Thank you.
Adult beverages coming soon.
Have one for me.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.